What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Tales of Symphonia Remastered. Last time, we finished off Kavar over at the Asgard Ranch. We were able to free the hostages, and we made it back to Asgard, where Colette was finally able to... Or not even Colette, Lloyd finally told everyone about Colette's condition, about becoming an angel, and what's kind of been happening to her. But now, we are going to take a slight detour from the main story and make the long trek back to Iselia to try and save Chocolat. You don't actually have to do this. I don't think I've actually ever done this in a playthrough before. But I do want to do it, so we're going to see if we can make our way back to save her. And funny enough, there was a skit that popped up at the end of the last video that just kind of magically disappeared. It actually did pop up again right as I hit stop recording. So, we're gonna click out of this menu and do it real quick before it disappears again.
デザイアンはハーフエルフなんだよね。
ああ、ほとんどがハーフエルフだと言われているな。
どうしたんだ急に。
同じ血を引いているのに、どうしてあんなひどいことができるのかと思って。
そうか。お前はエルフだもんな。
うん。
そうだよな。半分は人間の血も引いてるって考えたらあんなひどいことできないよ
な。ハーフエルフは迫害されている。だからではないのか。
それは奴らがデザイアンとして俺たちを家畜扱いするからだろ。
卵が先か鶏が先か。
え？
いや、なんでもない。
I mean, that's true. What happened first? The persecuting or the persecuted? Did the half-elves start doing what they did because of the persecution, or did the persecution come after? Alright, well, let's go back through... Unfortunately, in these older games, there's no such thing as fast travel, so if we want to go back to Azalea, we either have to do it now, or save it for later in the game when we happen to be back over there. But we are going to take, and there might even be an easier way I'm just not aware of. But for now, we are just going to make the long walk back to Palma Costa and take the boat back across. We also need to go back to Lewin when we come back this way. Because, of course, we still need to deliver that letter if the guy's even there. Might have actually been better to do that first, since we're going to be going back to the little town. I forget what the town was called, the one that led us to Palma Costa in the first place. Yeah, we don't need to stop here. None of these enemies are going to give us much trouble. Alright, Palma Costa, we're on our way. Geez, we just keep getting mauled. Alright, Palma Costa this way. Feels like it's been forever, which it has been a number of videos since we were last in Palma Costa. Really does feel like forever. I mean, we were like level 14, level 15, I believe, when we fought, the quote-unquote half-elf that was masquerading as Dor's daughter. Like, we were around like level 13, 14, 15 around then. So that was like 10 levels ago. Alright, so let's head into Palma Costa. Well, I guess I could have just taken, well, when we go back, we can take this person to Hakadizia again. Wonder if we're ever gonna run into those fakers again. Let's see what Chocolat's mom has to say. Oh, wrong store. Chosen One, everyone. Please tell me what has happened to Chocolat. I'm sorry, it's my fault. Because of me, Chocolat is... What do you mean? Marble was... Lloyd saved Marble when she was assaulted at the Azalea Ranch, but... I see. I didn't know such a thing happened to my mother. I'm sorry, I was prepared for something like this from the moment she was taken away to the ranch. But Chocolat was very close to her. What has become of Chocolat? She's alive. She was taken to a different ranch, however. I promise I'll rescue Chocolat. I won't let her become like Marble, I swear it. I will continue to keep the store going for her sake as well. Please save my daughter. So, obviously, she has a much different, what is her name, even? I wasn't really paying attention. So now we know that this store marbles, I mean, obviously. We don't even... Did it even show what her name was when we were talking to her? Damn. Oh well. I was just not paying attention. But, yeah, obviously store is Marble, so I'm guessing Marble is the one who started the store in the first place. Which means most likely what happened, Marble was taken from here, probably taken to the ranch, you know, that we blew up at this point. And then after the testing was done, she was taken to the Azalea one. Oh, we got our dog. It's honestly probably just better to walk around as Colette. Bark. This little one feels like a teddy. His tail is so cute. Why is this shopkeeper, like, staring at us? None of the other shopkeepers do that besides this one. That's awkward. Excuse me, old man. Can you, like, get out of the way? Here at 7C, we mostly sell seafood. Okay, so... That's just very weird. Okay. My son went on a fishing expedition a year ago and never came back. Everyone tells me I should give up, but I'm gonna keep waiting for him here. Too many bad things keep happening. What are we supposed to do? Can we not get back from here? I guess there's a good chance you can't get back to Palmacosta or get back to the mainland from here. Might have to go a different way. Oh, I'm stupid. It connects from up there. You can see it. The little connecting path we saw before connects to the mainland. So I'm probably gonna have to go down there. I would guess. And then it connects into the Tree of Desert. Okay, well, I'm sure a bunch of people watching this were already probably screaming like, "Hey, no, you can't go back that way." Okay, well, luckily we didn't make it very far. Plus, we got to tell Chocolat's mom, you know, what the plan kind of is. So, I guess for the time being, we'll just go back around. You're gonna be our shortcut. Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Come on, Noash. Alright, so we're gonna make it... We'll go to Lewin first about the letter. I suppose.
大したことなくても
相手が悪かったな。
Now, of course, we will still have to go to the Tower of Mana to get that cure. Eruption.
まだまだいけるぜ。
Okay. Right, we gotta hop off. I'm not seeing any people here. If anyone even came back. Oh, hey, there is a guy here. Oh dear, what to do? The path to Hema is much too dangerous. But the kids are hungry and waiting for me. What am I going to do? Well, I think Hema is where we want to go anyway. The ranch was destroyed, but the city will never recover. I should be leaving as well. There's no point in staying here. The key to the Tower of Mana is still lost to that monster. Without the key, I can't enter the Tower of Mana. I failed as a priest of Lewin. Wonder where that monster is now. Does it appear in cities that aren't destroyed as well? Alright, I'll take you to Hema. What? You'll come with me? Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Once I've stocked up on food, I'll return to Lewin right away. I'm a little worried about the trip back, but... well, I'm sure it'll work out. So yeah, we just want to... I'm just going to hope that we can go back through Triet from going this way. Because otherwise, I guess we would just have to wait till we end up on that part of the land again. I really do want to figure out at some point all the different compound skills we can get. Because I don't think you can look at them all in game. I think it's kind of like you gotta like test them out. This just tells you like what arts can be turned into. Like Sword Rain has 3 different variants if you use it enough with the other move. Tiger Blade, there's a few. But yeah, as for the compound skills, you kind of just have to either know or, you know, test stuff out. Oh, I think this is one of the area skits. You can get like special skits on the map. Oh, hello. Thief. Does make me wonder how hard it's going to be to get Chocolat out of there. Don't you sometimes think what we're doing is meaningless? No. No, we won't know if it's meaningless until we do it. A very simple-minded answer. Hey. I doubt there'll ever be an ending that'll satisfy everyone. Well, there might be, maybe. See, you agree with me too. But I guess since I'm like this, that's why you and I make a good team. I like how you always force yourself to be optimistic. Why do I feel like that's not a compliment? So yeah, obviously the field ones are not voiced, which is unfortunate. And of course, if you're playing this game, you know, this is your first time playing Symphonia, if you're playing the game fully in English, the skits aren't voiced either. I don't know if I really talked about it too much in like a playthrough sense, but basically the reasoning for that is because back when Symphonia first got localized, Bandai, I think they were just Namco back then, didn't really have the budget, you know, to get all these lines voiced. It was fine in Japan, but over here, you know, Tales was very niche at the time. So that's why both, I don't know how many, I think it's Symphonia, Legendia, and Abyss. There might be others that don't have their skits voiced in English. Well, Legendia is a whole different can of worms. Only like the first half of the game is voiced in English for Legendia. And then the whole second half, besides battle quotes, battle scenes, or battle voices, nothing is voiced in the second half of the game. But yeah, that's just the unfortunate thing until, like, even though this is called Tales of Symphonia Remaster, it's more of a port than a remaster. So until the games get actual remasters or just full-on remakes, I do not see these games getting, like, even if Abyss does come to console, which I think it definitely will, one of the more popular Tales games. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Speaking of low XP and low effort enemies. But even if Abyss gets ported to console, it's going to be the same situation where it's going to be exactly how it is in English on, like, you know, 3DS and PS2. But then, of course, it's going to have the Japanese voices if you want to get, Oh! Yes, this is Osta Trail. Okay. Alright, so we made our way to where we want to be. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so if you want fully voiced stuff for Abyss, just like Symphonia, you're gonna have to play in Japanese. Which I'm not gonna knock it. I never knock anyone. If people just would prefer to have, you know, silent skits, but, you know, the main scenes are voiced in English, like, that's totally fine. I just can't do that. Like, I'm fine playing in English, like, I have no problem with it. It's just, I cannot do silent skits. It just totally takes me out of the experience. I'll even go ahead and say, when I played Abyss for the first time on 3DS, there were a lot of skits I just did not pay attention to because it wasn't voiced. Like, it really takes me out of the experience. With other franchises, it's not as bad. Like, obviously, I play the Trail series, where a lot of it, just because of budget, is not voiced. But for Tales, you know, I need that stuff to be voiced. At least we got into a point where, you know, dual releases for Tales games are the norm now. We're no longer having to wait like 6 months to a year for a Tales game to come over here. At most, it's like a day. I think for Arise, it was like, but that's also because it's a day earlier in Japan. So it's like a 1 day difference. Remember when we had trouble with these bears and stuff? Feels like so long ago now. I really don't need to be fighting these guys. Wonder if you can actually fall in there. I'll run around Sheena for a while. Alright, we're back in the Triad Desert. Head north up here. You are barking up the wrong tree, enemies. Well, if nothing else, at least we're getting, you know, tiny scraps of gold and then grade for when I do. Because I'm definitely going to do a New Game Plus at some point. Not for a playthrough, but just to play on my own. Because I really do like Symphonia a lot, so playing on my own again will be fun. Also to kind of go for a lot of the other trophies that I don't get this time. Alright, we're almost there. Really did. Obviously, the detour of me going the wrong way didn't help. But we can see Azalea right there. They're obviously not going to let us in. We've been expelled. But we are going to go left here. We can say hi to Dirk, I guess, while we're here. Even though we have to go to the ranch first. Don't worry, Chocolat, we're almost there. The Azalea Forest. Really weak enemies. Yep. And of course the XP, I do think the XP gets lowered, because I swear I remember getting much more XP than like 5 from these fights. So I do wonder if it scales down if you're over leveled enough. 13. Maybe it was the amount of XP we were getting back then. I don't know. Alright, let's do it. I should say, wait, what? How are we gonna rescue her if she's been taken here? Is it really something we just do later? I'm definitely not going to cut this out, but seriously, is it really just something we do later? Oh my god, it really is. Okay. Like, they totally set it up like it's something we were supposed to do. Man, I really should have looked at this, because there's probably nothing here for... to go into the Tower of Mana, we have to get the key back from Clara. According to the Book of Regeneration, there was another seal to be found. Okay. In Boltzmann's book. Yep, in the Tower of Mana. So everything's pointing towards the Tower of Mana. Hoping to someday find Chocolat and rescue her. But we found out where she is. I don't know why we can't. Alright, well. Okay. I guess we'll just head back. So, this was a literal, pretty much waste of a video. The only thing we did was talk to, what's it called? Chocolat's mother. But that's fine, you know, not every video has to be like, okay, we're rushing to do story, because that's pretty much what we've been doing so far, going from point A to point B. So it did feel kind of nice to take a little detour, even if it didn't amount to anything. Alright, well, let's walk back. I guess for now, we'll just walk back to Hema, and that's where we'll end off. Let's see what happens if we try to enter. Probably nothing. Entering the village is prohibited. I know. Do we have any holy bottles? No, we just have dark bottles. Alright, well, let's make the long trek back. We'll stop at Hema, and then next time we'll head to the Tower of Mana and see if we can find anything out about Clara. Nice thing though about these quick fights is you get TP back after every battle, and since we're not really wasting any TP for the most part, besides like Lloyd, I wonder if we can like destroy this one. Let's see. This is the place I was held captive before. It's dangerous. Let's get out of here. Okay. Maybe later we can go around destroying these. But, yeah, besides Lloyd, who I'm playing as, everyone else is kind of just regaining TP, which is kind of nice. Oh, hey, there's a skip thing over here. Probably get a few unnecessary battles along the way, but... Let's see what it has to say. Hee hee. You seem happy. Yeah. It might seem inconsiderate, but I'm having a lot of fun and I'm really happy. Why? Well, it's because I made a lot of friends. You were my only friend until now, you know. Yeah, we stuck out like a sore thumb. No, I was the only one that stuck out. You were just nice and always kept me company. That's why you're my favorite person in Azalea. Thanks. I mean, yeah, made a lot of friends. We have a whole group of 6 now. I can't see with the camera angle, and then let me change it. The Osa Trail. Wonder if we can, like, intentionally fall in this thing. Because she's the one here. Oh my god, what happens if you click it? Oh my god, that's so great that she had a unique thing. I love that. Alright, let's try and avoid as many of these as we can, just simply because they're weak. Mada ikeru ze!
恨まないでよね。なんだこれからだ。
Excuse me.
大したことなくていいよ。光ボトン。
Want to see a real beast?
燃えちゃえ。よっちな。
Where do we actually get the other recipes? I mean, obviously in normal Tales games you have to find the other Wonder Chefs, but I haven't seen any. Like, obviously in Vesperia you see like the little like objects that are kind of like out of place in towns. But I don't remember for Symphonia what you do for that.
エアスラスト。ボトン。ないよ。決まれ。スポーンブラスト。なんだこれからだったの。
So I wonder if the game would... I'm sure there would have been some, like, blockade on the bridge or something to stop you from going to Hima, like, that early in the game. But if there wasn't, that'd be kind of interesting if you could just go there. Trying to avoid all these needless battles. Alright. So now we want to head north. Go back across that bridge. Come on, Noish. Wouldn't you, Noish? You can't catch me like that. With your limited speed. You, however, are blocking the bridge. How far in the game are we? We're at about 14 and a half hours. It's not bad. In this play session, I've been doing 3 hours, so figure the last 3 hours of video have been what I've done today. Although there are times where, like, in between videos, I have the game on before I'm starting to record. Like, if I go get something to drink. So obviously my throat gets very dry from talking so much. Or if I have to, like, do some other stuff in between, I don't want to, like, fully turn the game off just because I'm going to keep going. Alright, Hima's over there. We actually don't even... Hima's kind of out of the way to stop at. So, let's just... We'll just keep walking till we're outside of, Lewin. We won't go into Lewin because... Oh. I forget. Can you... Can you recover stone? Okay, you can. Cool. I think it's in Zestiria where stone can't be recovered by, Well, also, Zestiria's kind of, I mean, we haven't gotten to that yet, but Zestiria's gameplay is a little bit different. But, I don't think you can just... Excuse me. I don't think it can just be, recovered. I think you have to use items and stuff. Or have some kind of equip that stops, stoning. Holy, hello! Oh my god, I knew it was gonna happen. So you have to like really get him down to the ground.
新人剣ゴーマ人剣
援護決まれバリ
新人剣
ア決まれ
A very annoying thing to fight.
こんなもんさ
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I believe the Tower of Mana is right on the other side of this. Yep, there it is. Alright, so we're going to stop here after this fight. And next time we will head inside the Tower of Mana, see if we can find any clues. Because we do still need to find Clara, because Clara has the key. For some reason.
よーし終わり
That was a long fight for such weaklings. Alright, so yeah, after that waste of walking around the world, but at least we learned at this point, we have finally made it to the Tower of Mana. So next time we'll head in the Tower of Mana. And obviously this is the next seal as well. But also we have a couple things to actually do here, like getting that cure for Pietro. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.